Hail the tribe of the internet. I am Mortis, and this is the extended demo of Lost in Limbo. Now, first I discovered this game almost 2 years ago. It was 2024, May approximately, and I didn't think much about it. I was like, I don't really care. But they already released the demo, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's try it. And oh my god, it is amazing. It's one of the best games, one of the best visual novels that I've played. And since then, the demo already got 2 updates. I eagerly waited for the extended demo to come out and for us to try it together. There are gonna be so many new content in it. It would be practically like me playing for the first time. So yeah, I'm excited. Also, they have the content warning up here, so it's not going to show when we start the game. So here it is. Read it carefully. It is very important. Okay. Have you read it? Are you done? Can we go? Very good. Let's start a new game. Flashing lights. Yes. No. I think we are fine with that. I am fine with that. If you are not, ooh, I'm a she/her. I am. Excuse me. Mortis. Excuse me. The cat. Continue. Yes, I am, absolutely. In my dreams, I see a black tower. It has no beginning and no end, no doors and no windows, no past and no purpose. It was there before our kind took its first breath, and it will be there long after we take its last. It knows not of time or reason. It is greater than life and truer than death. I used to be afraid of it. Every time I closed my eyes, it was there, waiting, immobile and ever present. I often wondered what it wanted from me. As infinite as it was, it lacked a voice. My questions remained unanswered night after night. Now I know I should have listened more closely. It was a clear warning, one I was determined to ignore. Even if the answer had been right before me, would I have been willing to understand? Would I have been able to turn my back on what was dearest to me? Aww. Burb! Voice. Yes, I do wonder why I am telling you this now also. Haha! It works! Every visual novel needs this function, okay? Age to hide the text box, okay? Take notes. Maybe even after everything, I still harbor love for you in my heart. You think you outsmarted me, don't you? What will come next is inevitable. You are only delaying what was written in the foundations of the universe long, long ago. This was bound to happen. You are meant to fail, and I am meant to succeed. So why do you insist on continuing this charade? Are you truly this desperate? Or have you finally gone mad? I see. You think of yourself as special, don't you? The chosen one, the savior, the hero. You know, I wonder, is it us mocking this guy? Because we don't have a nameplate up here. We are the rude one here? It must hurt, knowing you are none of those things. It must make you lie awake at night, knowing someone else now has what once was yours. Off to a great start. What is crueler than having no place to go, but having no one to be? Yes, because it says voice and then the guy and he's not even talking to us. And yet you say nothing. Even now, as you stand at the edge of the abyss, you refuse to so much as mumble a word. Yes, exactly, so I am the one mocking them. Aww. You could beg for forgiveness, for help, but you won't. Time is not on your side, betrayer. You will soon have to face me. I will erode the hope of those who denied me. I will feed the fear of the disloyal and the broken. And when they look to the sky begging for salvation, they will hope to see me. Dun dun dun. Oh, look it. It's pretty. It's so pretty. This game, oh my god, this game looks so good. And my wanderer. Oh wait, what? Wait, what? Who is talking right now? My dear wanderer will be the key to a new and glorious birth. Remember, betrayer, the Midnight Tower is not my prison. Okay, so this here who is talking is the someone who is imprisoned in the tower that we dream of. Okay, and this guy is the voice who is not speaking. I don't know. I am so confused. It is my fortress. Nice. Voice. Mortis. Who is the voice? Mortis. Mortis. What up? Loki. I mean, Loki. So in the all the boxes. Oh, we are moving in. Oh, look at the mug. Such a pretty mug. Froggy. Amazing. So in the very first demo, we started off way later in the game. So we haven't met, we haven't seen our home. We haven't met our mother and best friend and grandma. Yeah, I think those are who we are going to meet. Also, look, there is another froggy, a purple one or pink. I don't really know. So nice. I love it. The little drawings. So nice. Okay. I squint as the light leaking through the windows pierces my eyes. I come back to my senses, or perhaps my senses come back to me. With such sluggishness, I doubt I'm actually awake. Mom, it is a mom. Mortis, are you okay? Yes. Look at mother. Look at mother, so pretty, so precious. Oh my god, look at the clothes. Look how detailed it is. I love it. Look at her. Oh. What? My neck throbs as I raise my head to meet mom's eyes, and the thread of drool falls on my folded arms. Oh my god. Yuck. Yes. Jesus, don't scare me like that again. Why is she frowning like that?
You were sleeping with your eyes open. Do you know how terrifying that is?
Also, yes, this is partly voice acted, which just fucks me up every time because I have no idea when are they going to talk? When should I talk? What are we doing? So yeah, it's just, it's fine. What time it is? Almost 8. You see, she wasn't telling me the time. Wow, that makes it nearly 6 hours of sleep. She slaps my shoulder, picking up the empty mug next to my laptop. Not funny. This has to end. You have a bed and you need to sleep. I look through the window, the fog of sleep slowly lifting from my mind. There is an impending headache building in the back of my head, like it has been all week. The dream is getting longer with each passing day, more detailed, more permanent. I can remember it all, like when I was a kid. If I close my eyes. So you can't even blink? You are pale. Mom brings a hand to my forehead. The scent of ground taffy reaches my nostrils, bringing a half smile to my face. You won't guess the dream I had.
Huh?
She yanks her palm away from me as though I caught fire. No. This makes it 5 days in a row. We can confirm it's back to haunt you. You? Or me?
Ugh, don't joke about that. Do not joke about that.
When your mom calls you on your full name, you know it's serious. Don't tell me it still scares you. It's just a nightmare, Mom. So she was dreaming about it previously? Or we had this dream as a child and we talked about it with mom, and mom was like, oh no, scary dreams. Don't tell your grandma that. In fact, let's continue never mentioning it to her. I know, you are way more worried about it than I am, you know that, right? I'm your mother, I'm supposed to be. Also, my child has had creepy dreams about an evil talking tower. It's not talking. Since she was able to speak, was not in the parenting manual. It will be fine. It's just the stress like last time. Like every time since your birth, it seems. You have to take care of yourself. And that's what I'm doing. No, this right here is exactly the opposite of taking care of yourself. She points to the plethora. What the fuck is that? What is a plethora of papers scattered across the kitchen island? A myriad of job postings, my own CVs and flyers I've collected since I moved back in. You know what Miss Vaughan, I'm not sure, let's call them Vaughan, said back then, right? About stress and anxiety and trauma? What kind of trauma we have? Losing our dad? I mean, she's a single mom. Yeah, I know, Mom. Maybe we could make an appointment, see if, I don't know. Grandma wouldn't like that. A shiver visibly runs down her spine at the thought. She looks over her shoulder to the kitchen doorway, but the ominous shadow of my grandmother hasn't been summoned yet. So we all live together. No, she wouldn't. But I don't care. If you need it, we do it. That can cover for us. She is not a single mother, or dead as in grandma's husband? What do you mean? Who is dead? He called, by the way. He said he will let you know when he lands. I thought he was a single mom. I have a dad. Great, he owes me 2 souvenirs this time. I did not know we had a dad. Get in line, darling. Changing topics. Breakfast? Yes. I usually don't do the breakfast though. Rolling my sore shoulders, I turn to the laptop with no intention of standing up to eat. I still have some time until Evie comes to pick me up, and I intend to be productive. Evie is our bestie. I open my inbox. It's as empty as it was last night. Wait, I will try to read it. It is very tiny. Hold on. Congratulations! You have been selected as the winner of our top... I don't know what. Famer. Really? Are you seriously doing this? Famer. Job application. Thank you very much for your interest and for the time you invested in the interview process. After careful consideration, we regret to inform you that we have decided to move forward with another candidate for this position. Aww. We were impressed with your qualifications and experience, and this decision was a difficult one to make. Lies. While we will not be proceeding with your application for this role, we will keep your resume on file for future opportunities that may better align with your skills and experience. We appreciate your interest in our company and wish you the best of luck in your job search and future endeavors. Thank you once again for considering us. Sincerely, Famer Management. It is small, but I could read it. Bloomfeed newsletter. Check our new website with a brand new something. Customer quality survey, I guess. Subscription cancelled. We will miss you. Things don't have to end like this. Really. Job application. Interesting. I open my inbox. It's as empty as it was last night. Earth to Mortis. The last rejection email I got yesterday greets me. Aww. Mortis, come on. What do you want? I don't do breakfast though. She lowers the screen, almost closing the laptop altogether. Her eyes find mine, fixing me with a sharp, determined glint. Coffee, cappuccino, black tea, chocolate milk, juice. Those are not breakfast. Those are just drinks. Breakfast is like toast, I don't know, a salad, like porridge or something. I don't know. These are just chocolate milk. Juice. I can't really drink coffee. I like the smell and the taste of coffee, but my tummy every time says, nah, no, we don't do caffeine here now. So black tea is also out of the question, even though I love tea, but I cannot handle black or green tea. So I'm always just drinking just brewed tea. By the way, today we are drinking what the heck is the name? Orange flavored tea, very nice. And juice, yeah, well, it depends on what type of juice, but chocolate milk is always a winner. Even though I know I have many problems, okay? But even though I'm not very good with milk either, but I love chocolate milk, so it's gonna be fine. There's chocolate milk in the fridge. You can't just keep drinking that for breakfast. Exactly. Oh, I absolutely can. Shaking her head, she opens the fridge and sets a small brown box on the kitchen island. I reach out to grab it, tearing off the plastic around the straw. Oh, it's like, it's the tiny one. This is the good stuff, I tell you. I love it, by the way, yes. Sure it is, kiddo. Mother is so pretty. You should drop the kiddo stuff. I'm almost don't care. Almost how old? We share a laugh. Mom picks up her mug and sits next to me, her eyes softening as she strokes my hair. There is no rush, Mortis. You know that, right? You just left a terrible job. What terrible job? I would like to know.
Dad and I talked about it. We're worried about you. You've got to take care of your health first. And that includes this.
Give me just a moment, okay? Because I feel like, but it's on max. Voice volume is max, but it's so, it is so quiet. It is fine. I will fix it for you. Her finger taps my temple. Oh, harsh. Okay. I mean, I understand the concern, but I straighten my laptop screen as if the pixels could make the uncomfortable knot in my chest disappear.
You can stay here as long as you need. Take things slow. Talk to us when you need it.
She grabs the hand I keep hovering over the keyboard, squeezing it tight, and only then do I realize I'm trembling. Oh, Mother is so sweet. I love her. I know. I just... Let me introduce you to the personality system, which is also a new feature. I do not remember which color and the icon means what. Actually, the devs talked about it on, I think, on Discord as well, but they have monthly updates on Tumblr, and if you are a Kickstarter or a Patreon, I think for Patreons as well, they also send out the monthly updates, and they explained it in those, but I don't remember. But I do remember that they only matter in the sense of giving just a tiny bit of flavor to the personality of the main character, so you can shape it like that, You can personalize your own character like this, but it will not have any effect later on in the game. I mean, the game will remember the choices you make, but it's not going to have a huge impact on the story. I am able to tell you what I mean. Not very good. I'm mad at myself, at everything, really. I feel hopeless. It's fine, I'm trying to look at it objectively. Well, now, if I remember correctly, then the thing is that we had this nightmare when we lived in this city, but then we moved away for work, and then it stopped, and then we moved back, and it started again. Also, I don't know what was the terrible job that we just left. But I'm assuming that we are here for a while now. I just realized there is another tiny blue froggy back there with a mustache, maybe. Very nice. I love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah. Let's just say I don't like to be angry. And I don't really feel hopeless because, we can salvage every situation. We can solve everything, okay? So I'm fine. I'm trying to look at it objectively. Life happens. I know this doesn't define me. Exactly. And life happens a lot lately. I gesture widely at the jungle of papers around me and at the open inbox on my laptop screen, full of rejection emails. I know it's not just about me, but the state of things in general. So as long as I don't give up, exactly! Surprisingly, analyzing the situation doesn't make me feel better. Well, no, it doesn't make you feel better, but you don't feel worse either, because it just happens. Mom squeezes my hand tighter and I squeeze back. Aww. This is what coping means, by the way. I know what coping is, silly. Mortis, I didn't start working on what I prepared myself for until I was 30. Really? Don't compare yourself to others because you will only do it negatively. Wow.
It's okay to do things at your own pace. It's okay to step back. It's okay to change your mind.
I'm gonna be honest with you. First of all, I love our mother. She's such a sweet person. Second of all, I highly appreciate the voice acted parts, but the different audio levels has to be adjusted. Why is the dialogue so quiet compared to the background music, which it's not even. I will show you. This is 100% of the music. And this is the 100% of the voice. Why is this happening? It's around 70%? It has to be adjusted when the game is fully released. I know, thanks, Mom.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Life is already a pain as it is.
You know what? Maybe it will help. She steals a kiss to my forehead before standing up, picking up her purse from the counter.
Your wise and good-looking mother has to leave now. Be a dear and finish with the boxes today, would you?
Yes, you are. You are good-looking, mother. Yeah, I will see if I can bribe Evie into helping. Smart. You are hanging out today, right? Yep, going to visit a new Seer in town. Again, you went to that old lady on the pier last week. Lady? It's Evie, Mom. Why are you surprised? Oh, I'm not surprised. Amazed, maybe. At her stamina? At her force of will. You could always tell her to stay over for a few weeks. See if living with Grandma for a while knocks those ideas out of her head. You don't want that. Believe me, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? What's with the teeth? Why does Mother have such huge teeth? Oh my god. Maybe she can match your granny's energy. Don't let her catch you calling her that. She won't. She shoots me a wink before breezing through the door.
See you later, honey.
See you, Mother. Bye. Mother is such a sweetheart. The door closes with a loud thud, making the house tremble. Wow, really? Then it's only the low buzz of the laptop, the chirping of the birds, and me. I heave a long sigh. Another day of applying for jobs awaits me. Just like yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that. A soft breeze waltzes in through the open window. Which one is open? None of those are open. I pick up the pen next to me and start mindlessly doodling on a paper. I know things could be worse. They could be better too. Maybe I should read one of Evie's mindfulness books, or join a yoga group, or actually go back to therapy. Yes, maybe, or all of those. I'm doing what I can, but after all these years, after everything I've given up, there is this gnawing fear that I made a mistake so far back in time. It's too late to fix it. Oh my god, really? That is a very bad fear to have, because you can't really do anything about it. All that I have to show for my struggles is the ominous nightmare stuck in my brain once again. The long tendrils of grotesque darkness, the stench of blood and decay. That familiar voice. They've just been waiting all along. Yes, waiting for the tides of time to change, for the one who will tip the scales, for the inevitable consummation of a destiny that cannot be denied any longer. Waiting for you, Mortis.
You're up early.
You're up early. Hi, Looky. Look at our grandma, such a sweetheart. Look at her. Oh my God, so sweet. So sweet. I love you so much. Look at the clothes. Look at it, so pretty. What are those? You have a bunch of incenses with you? Or it's like a fan? What is that, Granny? Ouch! The pen snaps in half in my... Wow, closed fists. Wow, really? Ink sputters out, slipping between my fingers and dripping down my wrist. Ouchie, that doesn't sound healthy.
Huh?
Child, what did you do? Oh, the tower. Thick droplets fall on the white paper and the dark silhouette slithers up to its surface, made of scrolls and scratches. I don't...
Oh.
Porta! Grandma erases the distance between us in 2 long strides, tearing the drawing away from me. Hey! I watch helplessly as she straightens the page with a slap, shadows surrounding the wrinkles on her forehead. So much for not telling Grandma. Like a bolt of lightning, she frantically darts around the kitchen, opening cabinets in search of something.
So, the travelers were right. You lied to me.
The travelers? Who are the travelers? I lower my head, concealing a deep breath I know will only piss Grandma off. I didn't. I asked you if that thing was back and you said no. That is lying. We didn't want to worry you. You just came back from the hospital and she was hospitalized.
What?
We? Of course Olivia is behind this. Oh, mother's name is Olivia. Stubborn child. She's not. Both of us thought it was better not to tell you. It's nothing to worry about, Grandma. I'm going through a hard time and...
No.
You are back and the curses too. She glares at me and then at the drawing. There is a matchbox in her free hand. Oh, you're going to burn it? Grandma, don't! The flames, rapid and start, quickly eat away at the paper, illuminating Grandma's face in a reddish glow. I hope you at least did that. Like above the faucet, just for safety. I cough and wave my hand about as smoke billows out, thick and pitch black. Grandma lets the ashes fall to the floor. Wow, without flinching, watching them gather in front of her. Oh my God, Grandma, you are a fire hazard.
You won't claim my family, nor my house. This is my home, and you are not welcome.
Okay, Granny. She murmurs something under her breath, a prayer, most likely. The grey and red ashes build up at her feet, and from the pocket of her apron she takes out a small bottle full of liquid. I watch as she pours it onto the ashes, and a new kind of smoke erupts from the pile. It scratches my throat, forcing a gag out of me at the sheer, indescribable stench. Oh my God, Granny, what are you doing? God, what is that? There are no guts here. Okay, Grandma. In the blink of an eye, she sweeps up the ashes and throws them away. Another prayer follows as she holds her ever-present pendant in both hands. That is the... Oh, excuse me, that is the pendant. Now that I look at it closer, isn't it kinda similar to the symbols we are going to see later on in the game? Like, just remember that, okay? Just remember this shape thingy. There is no curse either.
How many times must I tell you? Your mother won't understand.
I deflate with a long sigh, looking down at my ink-coated hand. Something issues underneath. Great, what a mess. Wash your hands, then I will cleanse you. Cleanse me? I don't argue. I did lie to her. I just didn't expect to drift off and out myself like this. Huh. Just what the hell was I thinking? No, it's okay, Mortis. Take a deep breath. This was just a slip of the mind. Now go wash up. The sting of the water alerts me to a small scratch on my palm, now revealing itself as the ink washes away. Oh. Come. She produces a familiar red ribbon. Excuse me. I drag my feet to where she stands, trying not to make any faces while she ties the ribbon around my chest. Ok. Breathe in. The ribbon squeezes my ribcage. Grandma walks backwards, stretching the ribbon taut. Then comes the prayer, a quiet grumble. I've long since given up on trying to understand what she is saying or asking about it. Out. At least the breathing exercise is calming. I indulge her for a good while until the long, silky edge of the ribbon has coiled into a spiral, resting now against the knot in my chest. Done. Look how proud she is. I've done it. I cleansed my granddaughter. I make no effort to stifle my sigh. Grandma unties the ribbon with deft hands and stores it back in her pocket. Ahem. Ew. Oh, no way. I'm not going to thank the ghosts. No. Thanks, Grandma. Do you feel better now? Wow, this is rude. These are both rude. Thanks, Grandma. And the travelers. Thank the travelers for blessing me and this house with their protection. Who the fuck are the travelers? Well done. Look at her. Oh my god, look at her. How sweet she is. She motions to kiss my cheek. Oh, I lean down and receive a loud peck as a thank you for participating in a ritual I know nothing of. You are very welcome, Granny. I roll my eyes and sit back down on my stool. From my periphery, I see Grandma getting her coffee ready, not so stealthily rummaging around to find a whiskey. Oh my god, I love Granny. The whiskey to add to her morning beverage. I prefer it with rum. Out of exhaustion, I decide to play dumb today. I turn on my laptop again. To what purpose? Who knows? Do you have a job yet? Wow, rude. She stirs her cup. The light scent of alcohol reaches me, mixing with the warmth of the black coffee. I feel the heat rising to my cheeks. No, I'm still... I click around the screen, feigning that I'm busy skimming through many non-existent emails. She takes a sip of her whiskey-touched coffee. The rock sitting on my chest rolls down to my stomach. Silence follows, as per usual. I start to organize the kitchen island to keep my hands busy, feeling my emotions rise with each flyer I stack on the pile. Aww. Mortis, Ooh, the sound of the doorbell cuts her off. That's Evie.
Huh?
Again? Yep.
That girl spends more time here than in her house.
As it should be. Evie is fucking awesome. Maybe if you went out a little bit, you wouldn't see her that often. Wow, rude. Open the damn door. Instead, I stand up and get the coffee pot running again. She has a key. She just rings the doorbell as a threat. As a threat. Not as a sign that she has arrived. It's a threat.
What?
Why does she have a key? Because she spends more time here than in her house? Cheeky scoundrel. Oh my god.
Good morning, family.
Hi. Look at her. Evelyn. Look at her. Look at her. Such pretty. So gorgeous. I love her. Look at the... Can you see the kitty? And it's at night. A very pretty. Also the kitty wizard. The kitty in a blanket. Maybe sick? We don't know. Very nice. I think this is another kitty island now. But look at her. She's so sexy, so pretty. I love her. Abuelita. She kisses each of Grandma's sun-kissed cheeks by the tiny and quiet, content smile Grandma is wearing when Evie pulls away. One couldn't tell she was complaining just a second ago.
Jeez, what's with the smell? Don't tell me you burned something again.
Never. Go back to your house. Where is Mikey? He's going for a hug. Wave at her. Where is Mikey? Very, very good. Hey, where is my kiss? So jealous. Why does everyone have such huge teeth? Why is this happening? The grin on my face strains at my cheeks as Evie throws her arms around my middle and plants a noisy kiss on my temple. Oh, that's better.
Can give you one on the lips if you want.
No, because we're besties. That would be inappropriate. I smack her wrist. Not in front of the old woman.
Oh, don't mind me. I like to watch.
Granny. Granny, excuse me. Grandma. Not that you two would be any entertaining. Oh my god. Rude.
Huh?
Bringing a hand to her chest in dramatic fashion, Evie's eyes dart between us. What did you do to her? Her eyes find mine as I pour coffee into the oldest mug we have, her favorite. Me? She's clearly pissed. You did something. She lied to me. I throw my head back, hoping whatever gods exist out there can see the whites of my eyes as well as Grandma can. Oh, about the tower! Don't you are making it worse! You are making it worse! You are not supposed to tell her that you knew it as well. Evie!
Yeah.
You knew? Exactly, Evie, you are not helping. The rattle of cups and stools mixes with the ear-piercing sound of our shouts, loud enough to physically push Evie away in sheer terror.
I mean, I didn't know.
Yeah, obviously not.
Well, yes, I knew, but...
I bring a hand to my forehead as she fumbles on quite spectacularly. At least Mom won't have to keep the secret any longer. It's fine, Evie. Grandma wraps her hands on her skirt, surely in an attempt not to murder me. This is what I get for trying to keep my children safe. This lies. Mortis didn't want you to worry, miss. Don't you dare, traitors!
Huh?
Evie's loud, heartbroken gasp hurts even me. I step between them, flailing my arms to dispel the tension. Okay, so we are going to take these boxes outside and go take a walk. We will be back for lunch. Where do you think we are going?
To visit a new seer. His name is Master Lysander. You haven't heard about him?
No.
He's the talk of the town. She takes out a shiny flyer from her bag, quite literally forcing Grandma to take it. The distraction tactic seems to work as Grandma squints her droopy eyes to try and make sense of the bold yellow letters. After a second, she slaps the page with her fingers in clear disdain. Girl, you have to stop going to these... Secular? These? What is that word? I wouldn't have to look for answers elsewhere if you gave them to me. I'm no cheap fortune teller. The future is already written and one shouldn't gaze into it if they are not ready to face it. I tilt my head at her, way more amused than I should be when she grunts at me like an old dog. Of all the things you got in that thick head of yours. And where is this master? Street behind Town Hall, where the old tobacco store was. Grandma slams the flyer against the counter, raising an accusatory finger at me.
What?
I told you not to go near the main square. What? How? This is a small town, is it not? Grandma, it's called the main square for a reason. I can't exactly avoid it.
That building. With that hideous clock. Pah. It should have been burnt to the ground back in the Civil War.
Oh. You are talking about Faber's biggest symbol, you know that.
Yeah.
Symbol of decay.
Huh?
My god, she's unhinged. I shake my head, swallowing a sigh. The look I send Eve is vague enough to let her know she should drop the subject. Grab those, Evie. We don't want to be late to your appointment. Again. Following my own instructions, I pick up a mixture of flattened cardboard and boxes holding painful memories and old trash. This is the last batch, thank God. Also, these are empty boxes. We have unpacked already. You should come here and talk some sense into my granddaughter, not drag her along into your senseless search for divine knowledge. As if you didn't do that yourself.
I wouldn't call it divine knowledge, miss. Just a bit of insight. What's so wrong about wanting to connect with the unknown?
Just don't drag my Mortis with you. See you later, Grandma. I push heavy towards the door with a shoulder, hearing Grandma muttering something under her breath. Okay. Got everything? Also, looky. It doesn't look like a small town to me. Oh, there is a missing person. Who is missing? I do not know, but there is a missing person. Let's see. Got my phone, a wallet, keys. I swore Leave your boxes here. I will wait. Sorry, be right back. How did you left without your keys? Looking for this? Oh, Grandma! Grandma is waiting by the door, dangling my keys between her fingertips. She doesn't fight when I extend my hand, even though her narrowed eyes mean she would love nothing more than to piss me off a bit. Thanks. Mortis. She grabs me by the wrist before I can flee. For a... No... What? What the fuck is this? How do I pronounce this? For this, Grandma has the strength of a builder. What the hell is this word? Nonagenarian? I don't know. Not now, please. I promise when we come back I will...
Oh.
I'm sorry. Aww. My arm falls limp as she slowly loosens her grip. About everything.
I know I'm not a very good grandmother. Just like I wasn't a great mother.
Aww, Granny.
I haven't been fair to you, child. I know. I can't expect you to trust me blindly any longer.
Okay. The pause that follows is suffocating. I throw glances around the room, wondering if perhaps I didn't really wake up, and I'm still trapped in a dream that won't end well for me. I see... This is exactly what I've been wanting for years. For her to talk to me honestly, without fairy tales, without made-up monsters and curses. And now that it's happening, my mouth has run completely dry.
There are things I haven't told you. Things I haven't told anyone. Things I've done. And things I didn't.
You're right. You're not a child anymore. You deserve to make your own decisions. The wind blows gently, causing the curtains to dance. Grandma's tired eyes fix on me with uncharacteristic wistfulness. Why the sudden change? You know why. The acrid stench of smoke singes my nostrils, revived by her words. On the kitchen floor, a subtle dusty stain is the only thing that remains of my accidental artwork.
Oh.
We can't hide forever. It's time we face the consequences. The consequences of what? A blunt shiver runs down my spine. The idea of checking if she has a fever crosses my mind, but I'm frozen to the spot, unsure of what to say or do. Okay. We will talk when you come back. Oh my god, that will not happen. She reaches out for my hand but pulls away. Saliva pools in my mouth as I forget how to swallow and I dumbly nod instead. Okay, sure, I'll be back home soon, okay? You should lay down a bit. Watch TV. Or something. She nods and turns away to the counter. The usual ferocious look in her eyes is nowhere to be seen, replaced by a veil of absence that tricks my brain into thinking I'm sharing a room with a complete stranger. The moment I manage to get a grip, I scurry away, heart hammering against my ribs. The carefully whispered notes of a prayer reach me as I press myself against the wall of the corridor, feeling it closing in around me.
Huh?
Mortis, we are going to be late. Coming! Taking one last calming breath, I sprint to the front door. Oh, I feel so bad knowing that we are not going to be back. Oh my god, we are never going to come back. And when the time comes for her to jump into the abyss, do not let her doubt, for it will not. Okay, are you saying a prayer? I make a beeline for the porch, closing the door behind me without a second thought. I know that if I give myself room to ponder, I will cancel my outing with Evie and rush back to Grandma's side. Aww. Everything okay? I gather up the boxes in my strangely cold arms, relaxing my jaw to hopefully stop myself from making any faces. Yeah, Grandma had my keys. Loaded with boxes, we start walking down the street. The town buzzes with its ordinary life, full of faces that I still recognize even after being touched by the passage of time. The bins aren't too far away. In just a couple of minutes, we get rid of our cardboard burdens and head to the streets behind the town square. So, are things going better at home? Nope. You just had a glimpse of my everyday life back there. Come on, Mortis. She worries about you. I know she does. I really do. And I try my best to understand her and to try to meet her halfway, but halfway doesn't work for her. Usually. Usually? She just apologized to me. She looked so sad, like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have kept it a secret from her. You did what you thought was right. She hasn't been very... how to say this? Helpful? Well, I guess being bombarded by fear the ancient curse of Feyburn day and night hasn't exactly been helpful. Yeah. I get it. The sudden change of mind can be suspicious, but our eyes meet. Wait, you're not telling me the whole story. Well, that's... Mortis, why is everything so perceptive? It's nothing to worry about. Shut up, what happened? Conflicting orders! Mortis! I drag my hand down my face, applying extra pressure just to chastise myself. Let's sit down. Oh no, that bad. We are going to be late. No, but I know you. We make our way to a nearby bench, shielded under the thick branches of a tree. As we do, I try to organize my thoughts, but fail miserably. Well... I didn't sleep well. You know I haven't been catching much sleep lately, right? Uh-huh. And I was exhausted. Uh-huh. So I started doodling a bit. You know, thinking, drawing lines and circles and whatnot. That's the definition of doodling, yeah. My mouth opens and only a croak makes it out. There is no way of describing what happened this morning without sounding like a lunatic. I made this drawing. Damn it, there is just no right way of saying this. I drew the tower. You know, the thing from my dreams. I drew it. And Grandma caught me and burnt it. That's why the kitchen stank. The whole world stills. A leaf falls from a nearby tree and Evie doesn't make a sound.
You drew the tower of your nightmares. Unwillingly. Unconsciously.
Yes? Maybe? Her tongue darts out to wet her lips once. Twice. She fixes her hair, her mouth opening and closing again as she fights her emotions and thoughts so vividly I could very well be inside her head as I watch her. You know what? Maybe you should start listening to your grandma a bit more? In fact, maybe we should cancel this and go back. Oh my god, such great the suggestion, really. No way, not a chance in hell. Why? What the fuck are you saying? Listen, I get it. I'm honestly a bit spooked too. Spooked. You're a bit spooked. I'm going back to therapy. You know what they told me last time? The childhood therapy, my ass. This is beyond that, Mortis. What is my childhood trauma? What happened? Do I have a dad? Do I not have a dad? What is happening? Evie, no.
You know I've always respected your science-loving, eternally skeptical ass. You know it, but this is too much. Even you should agree with me.
Think we agree on many stuff, maybe just not this one? Fine, listen, you can come with me and talk to Grandma later, okay? But let me have my last day as a skeptical ass, or my last day as the granddaughter that doesn't believe in favor scars. Then you two can start with your rituals and your spells and whatever you want. I won't complain. This is serious, Mortis. And that's why I'm going back to therapy to tackle it, and why I'm willing to let you two fix me spiritually, or do whatever it is that you two want to do to me. She purses her lips, but her silence means that she's at least giving it a thought. You know how hard it is to have a friend that doesn't believe in the occult, right? Then why are we friends? How did we become friends? Hey, right back at you. It's not any easier for me. Heaving a long sigh, she leans back on the bench and looks up at the sky. I find myself imitating her, trying to digest the conversation we just had. You know that time I thought there was a ghost in my closet? I look at her, my mouth ticking upwards at the memory. Which one? She pushes me away with an elbow. Asshole! After Uncle Cristobal passed. Oh, that one! You said it smelled weird, like lilies. You couldn't pay me to open the closet, but you did it so bravely. It was a closet, and there was no ghost inside, like I said. I know. I look up again, my gaze drifting between the leaves. The sun warms my cheeks. The scent of lilies, annoyingly sweet, drifts back to me as I work through the remnants of the past. I don't know what Evie is thinking, but I do know she is scanning her own memories, maybe trying to search for moments where she could have done something else to help me, to help her best friend with scary dreams and a cool Spider-Man backpack. We have a Spider-Man backpack. Why would we have a Spider-Man backpack? I would like a kitty backpack, for example, or a dinosaur one, but Spider-Man. Wordlessly, she gently pulls me towards her, pressing my head against her shoulder. From her bag, she produces a cereal bar, handing it to me in silence. Bestest friends, snacks are always great. She kisses my hair before I offer her a little clump of honey cereal. She munches on it in silence as I do the same, both lost in our thoughts yet anchored by each other's presence. Oh my god, these two are so sweet. But the smell stayed, didn't it? Yeah, it did. In the closet, the lilies? Here we are! Wait, look at it, Master Lysander. This is the Seer's, I don't know, shop? I don't know if we call it a shop. The office? I don't know. And look at the alleyway full of graffiti and this as well. And this is just so neat and nice and clean and everything. Graffiti's over there. Nice. After weaving through the narrow streets surrounding the main square, passing by stores way older than both of us, we reach our destination. Evie stops with a bounce and daintily bats her eyelashes at me. In front of us lies nothing like the otome store I remember. The one-story building looks as though it was forcibly wedged between the other two. The facade is pristine, untouched by weather or time, completely out of place. Yes, it is. It clearly is. When did you say this place opened? I don't know. A while ago. Evie, this wasn't here last week. Not even close. A facelift of this caliber would have taken months. I don't recall ever seeing the place under construction, or so much as a single machine in the area, or anything that would suggest a change like this. Come on, Mortis, it didn't spawn out of nowhere. Really, did it not? Oh, is the skeptic finally letting her sixth sense talk? I can't believe it. Nope, this has nothing to do with the Costa's ugly store. This is a completely different building. Isn't that what renovations are about? I clamp my mouth shut, my eyes dart between Evie and the shop behind her. We still have time to go back. Nope.
I can't believe I'm the one being obnoxiously rational here. This place was here last week, and the week before, if a little less pretty. You've not left the house much. It's natural you didn't notice.
Really? She's right, isn't she? I'm just a bit on edge. Look, if you want to go back home or wait here... Nope, I'm going with you. So you can protect me if something happens? She pinches my shoulder and I gently push her away. Exactly. Let's go, my knight in shining armor. She heads to the entrance, gleaming with excitement. The lightly tinted windows of the store have a wavering shine like an inviting hand, beckoning us to enter. Look at it! Look at it, so pretty! Now, this was where the original demo started. We haven't even met Evie in the original demo. She was already in on a reading, I think. So yeah, this was all new content for me as well. Good morning! We are greeted with silence, no, even worse, with the low humming of cheap mystical music. Ew. Holding the door open, I examine the well-lit waiting room. Every esoteric shop looks the same to me. The same colors, the same decorations, the same smell. Well, it's because of the incense. Sandalwood and rosemary, Grandma would hate it. What? What is this guy doing here? Why is the Grim Reaper here? Who is this guy? What is happening? Psst, the door! Ah, sorry. I rub my hands on my shirt, smearing my fingertips on the fabric. Why is it so hot in here? It's July, Mortis. The AC is on, don't worry. It's in the middle of summer. I don't reply. We both sneak further in, eyeing the many trinkets decorating the room. The business card slips off its neat stack on top of the table in the middle of the room. I put it back into place and notice a bunch of flashy flyers next to them. Glitter falls from its pages and onto the floor when I open the thick, glossy fold-out paper. Looky! Ha! A wandering mage seeking knowledge and offering enlightenment. The solution to break the curse that falls on this city lies nowhere else but in my powerful mind. Where are you leading it? Oh, this. Yes. Do you have uncertainties? Do you feel lost? Master Lysander's readings have the answer. Get 15% off. Get 15% off on your first reading. Quiet the mind and the soul will speak. Abandon the mundane noise. Make your appointment now. Waiting list 2 months. Really? This is the tower. I don't know how we are not realizing it, but this is the tower. This is literally the tower from our dreams. Happiness just a teardrop away. Isn't that like a quote from Shrek? Master Lysander. MasterLysander.com. They have a webpage. No way. This man also thinks the town is haunted. Excuse me. This is the tower. Would you mind realizing? It's on the flyer. That makes 2 people in all of Faerburn, which isn't much, but it's weird enough. Wait, there is 2-month waiting list? That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Okay, then do not realize that. Sure, whatever. Master Lysander is a busy man.
Huh?
We both jump at the screech of the door's hinges. We turn towards the noise, watching us as pale smoke emerges from one of the rooms and gently floats up to the ceiling in neat spirals. Master Lysander, is that you? Whispers seep through the fog. A chill pulls at the back of my neck as the mist embraces each step Evie takes towards the room, enchanted by whatever is inside. She leans through the doorframe, taking a peek, and chuckles before turning back to me.
Don't get too bored.
Ok. I won't. The last thing I see before the door closes is her radiant smile. The silence is unnerving. Unsure of what to do with my life, I sit down on one of the couches, gasping when I sink down in the mushy pillows. I guess I'm just left to wait about 2 hours. 2 hours! A reading is 2 hours, and you are just coming with her, and you decide that you're not going to. It's a thing to walk her here and then go home. But it's a completely other thing to walk her here and then sit here for 2 hours. You haven't even brought your laptop. You could have been productive. You could have at least looked at jobs in these 2 hours. No, you just decided you would sit here alone with your thoughts for 2 hours. Really? You see, I have friends. I have friends, and I consider some of them to be close friends enough. We can call them besties, okay? Let's say I have a few person in my life that I would call my best friends, but there is no way in hell I would walk them to a thing that I am completely not interested in and then sit there for 2 hours while they enjoy the thing that I couldn't care less about. You know that. It's fine. I'm over it. 2 hours. Or until Evie gets bored of asking all the questions she can come up with. I almost pity Master Lysander. I sit back and lace my fingers on top of my belly. Taking a nap seems like a wonderful idea right now. Taking a nap! And I close my eyes and breathe in. Taking a nap in the waiting room of a fortune teller. What? Excuse me. Why? Just go home and sleep. We are not sleeping in public spaces, and this counts as a public space. You know why? Because anyone can come in. And what if another customer arrives, someone else waiting in line for a reading, and you are just sleeping here? Why? You act like a homeless people. You suck. Ooh. Okay, I wasn't prepared for this. Not a terrible place, smaller than it looks from the outside. I can't relax. There is an annoying tingle in the back of my head, which tells you shouldn't sleep in public spaces. Yes, there should be a tingle like that. Mingling with the remnants of this morning's headache, slowly returning now that there is some peace and quiet around me. My brain starts to wander places I would rather not go right now, and my attempts to pull my thoughts away from there are useless. Why is Grandma apologizing now? I know I lied to her. That must have hurt. She most likely thinks I don't trust her anymore, which is fair, not an unreasonable thing to think. But do I really want to know what she has to say this time around? I've been trying to steer away from all the superstitious nonsense for so long that I can't imagine just sitting down and hearing more of it. What do I want to do? Oh! I am the... Evie, I am the funniest person you know. Oh, and this is the... Oh, this is... isn't this the cop guy from... what's the English name? In Hungarian we call it derültékből fasírt. It's something like, in English it's something like rainy with meatballs or weathery with meatballs, something with meatballs. I don't remember the thing. There's the cop guy. And what is this? Are these like tiny rocks? Is it a rock reading thing? What is it? A text from Evie, who should not be texting while she's getting her fortune read. Attached to the text is a poorly taken photo of what seems to be a bunch of rocks thrown on top of a round table. Oh, and these are the legsies. Save for later. Okay. I don't think you are supposed to sneak a photo of... Anyways. Yeah, I think I have enough magic and mystery in my life as it is. Hi! Look at him! Look at him! Pretty! Another door opens with a rumbling thud, and a shadowy figure stands at the other side of the room. He is not shadowy. He is pretty.
The reading can begin now.
Dear. For a moment, I don't know if they are talking to me or if another customer has come in during my lapse in attention. It only takes a brief inspection to check there is no one else around, though. It's just us. This way. They gesture with their arm, holding the door wide open in a clear invitation. We are going to try to politely decline. We have not come here for a reading. Well, I'm waiting for a friend, actually. I didn't pay for a session. They cocked their head to the side as if to get a better look at me. Your friend booked 2 readings. Oh. No, wait, she didn't tell me anything. Are you sure? Maybe there has been a mistake. I am certain. See, there is 2 appointments booked under the same name. And what is the name, if I may ask? They extend a folded piece of paper to me. I stand up from the couch to get it and blink in stupor at the recognition of Evie's full name. Oh, okay. So they know the name. I see. Perhaps it was an accident on her part. That sounds like her. I don't want to sound rude, but I'm assuming I can't cancel this and get a refund? You can cancel it, of course. However, the session has already been organized. It would be a shame, in my opinion, to waste effort and time. I understand. I don't know if I have the stomach to bear another awkward session after last week's, but I guess I will have to find out. Well, why not? Sorry for the trouble.
Not at all, darling. Not at all.
Okay, I don't like how he talks. Oh my god, I don't like how he talks. Oh, I don't remember if he talked the same way in the original demo, but I don't like it. As I follow them, I give a last glance to the door Evie disappeared behind. I'm sure I will be done before she is anyway. Inside the room, the psychic stands in front of a bookshelf, their fingers hovering over the spines of the many books neatly tucked inside. Also, take a look. Pretty. Teddy! There is a teddy up there. Very nice. A glowing skull. Completely normal. Whatever is this? I do not know whatever that is. But are those eyes in that bottle? What the fuck is that? Oh, look at this. This looks so nice. I mean, the window should be lower, you know. But this is so nice. This nook over here. The posters. Oh, a completely unreasonable mask. Amazing. It's a small place that barely has space to move around. The air is heavy, charged with different smells mixing together in a distinct perfume. Please, close the door and take a seat. I reluctantly look back at the waiting room. There is an odd pressure in my chest I can't get rid of. No, I've never been intimidated by places like this. I'm not about to start now. I push the door until it's sealed, sending a flurry of smoke, kind of sparkling powder, from the floor. Thank you. As I take my seat, the Seer starts rummaging around. I seize the opportunity to scan the rustic bookshelves, finding many trinkets I've seen in other occult shops. The classic voodoo doll, the plastic skull. I don't think it's plastic. I do not think. Some of these books have to be fake. The Whim of a Butterfly, the Three-Eyed Serpent, Guardian of Knowledge. Wait, I recognize those. The Age of the Great First Pacts, the Courtship of Errant Souls, Cycles and Traditions. Grandma has these books. Excuse me, how common are these books? They lift their gaze to me, then follow my finger pointing to the dusk-toned spines of the allegedly extremely rare tomes of Grandma's collection. As common as they can be. Liar. That's not helpful at all. Do not be impatient, Mortis. We have barely started. My heart skips a beat. I never said my name. How do you... They smile slowly.
The one between told me about you. They knew you would come to me today.
The one between. That's a new one. Looky! He's pretty. And I still don't like his voice, but he's pretty. When they finally sit in front of me, they place a small notebook near the edge of the table. Notebook. Oh, they have tiny glasses. Ew, are we going to fill that up with blood? It's shabby, to say the least. The faded cover still has some visible white lines, but I can't make any sense of the drawings they used to form.
I have been waiting for you.
Thank you. quite impatiently, may I add. A mortar and pestle join the book on the table, as well as a slim wooden box and an ink bottle with a brush seated on top. Today has been quite an eventful day, has it not? My face drops a bit, but I'm quick to cover it up. By the way, they're grim vitans. I can tell I failed. No need to be so surprised. You, more than anyone else, should be familiar with the ways of the occult. There is no way they know about me or my family. They are surely only reciting a speech they use to impress every client that steps into this room. Discomfort worms its way into my chest, but inside it there is the slightest spark of curiosity. Share your thoughts with me. My thoughts?
You have some, don't you?
I have many.
Who are you? How do you know that? What do you want?
Well, if you are going to ask it like that, I will want to leave. Choose the first thing that crosses your mind, whatever that may be. You see, the key to getting acquainted with one's psyche lies in spontaneity.
Your mind, your inner self, knows more about what haunts you than you do yourself.
Wait, before we start, I have to warn you, I don't believe in this kind of thing. I don't mean to disrespect your work in the slightest, but you may be wasting your time with me. You don't really believe that, do you? There is a deliberately crafted balance inside you. You refuse to believe, but I can see you are quite sensitive to the ways the common folks consider unorthodox. There's a pointed pose as they tilt their head. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Your family's influence, yes? My mouth opens to ask, but I stop myself. They know what I'm about to say, and I know what they would answer. The one between told me. You must know, then, how the minds of a chosen few are prone to connecting with unusual places and forces. The air becomes stiff and dense around me, and the shadows behind their figures seem to elongate until I can make out the shape of the tower. Just who the hell are you?
They know me as the guide. Consider me a friend of yours, or an ally. Yes, that may suffice.
By the way, they do have a name. Who knows you as that? Their demeanor shifts from slight caution to a veiled challenge, fingers lacing on the table. Those I aid, of course. A guide provides guidance, Mortis. It is your task to find the answers. If you are set on walking the new path, you have to start from the beginning, and with a well-forced conviction. I don't think I follow. It's only natural, darling. Do not call me that. Ew. It's my duty to help you understand. Please don't call me that. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, I don't think I want to go through with this after all. I will wait outside. Oh, look at him. No. What do you mean? Oh, the surprise. Who could have seen that coming? My chair scrapes against the floor as I stand up and reach for the door.
Please, wait.
Ok.
I know about your nightmares.
Ok. I know all about them, and the visions haunting you for years now, Mortis.
Please, stay. I just wish to help you. Give me a minute of your time. Let me prove my good intentions to you.
I don't think you have any of those. Just what are you doing, Mortis? This shouldn't be working on you. They have returned, have they not? Since you came back to Faber? How do you know that? And please don't say, the one between told me. They swallow hard. Not a word comes out of their mouth. Instead, they tremulously gesture to the chair I abandoned a second ago. Fuck. I sit back down, cold bites at my fingertips. They did tell me about you. They said you would pose my greatest challenge, my final duty. Huh, really? At first, I must confess, I didn't quite understand what they saw in you. But now, having you in front of my very eyes, I can see you are branded. Marked. Wow. Marked? By it. By the Midnight Tower. My words die in my throat. So it is true. I didn't believe it at first. Humility is for me, as is human nature, a learning process.
Were you anyone else, I wouldn't have offered you my aid. I wouldn't entertain the idea of asking you to stay.
Where?
But when I saw you, I understood. You truly are a special one.
Yes, and you truly are a creepy one. Fearless, confident, life has tried to bend you to the ways of others, and still, you have prevailed. I can see why it has marked you. The tower. The words collide with each other in my head. The Midnight Tower. The name reaches for a spot in my brain, begging to be scratched, to be remembered.
In good faith, I shall grant you the answer to one question and one question only, in hopes to prove myself no charlatan.
After that, I ask that you allow me to start the session. I promise it will be nothing but beneficial to you. I glance down at my hands, trembling, swollen and reddened by a preternatural coldness. The stranger across the table waits patiently, but never stops looking at me. Can I ask anything I want? Of course, anything. And you will answer truthfully without all this.
I'm no actor. This right here is who I am, and this, what I'm most proud of. My work, my calling.
Yeah, why are you talking like this? You sound so slutty. Why? Ugh. So yes, you will get an honest answer out of me if I can provide it. They are serious. Is this how Evie feels when she does this? On edge, vulnerable and observed? I don't think so. Where could I even start? How can I formulate a question about something I don't understand in the slightest? No, the question is clear, painfully so. This tower, what is it? I don't know. Well, that was not helpful. Really? I'm being sincere. I know as much about it as you do, and I can promise you it embarrasses me to admit that. I know of its name, the name it was given, the Midnight Tower. Ancient, alive, like you and me. But I know nothing else. It is forbidden for me to know in my current state. So I just wasted my question. It wouldn't be so cruel. Please give it another thought. Okay, what does the one between say about me? How is the town cursed exactly? What do you know about my family? How is the town cursed? I also want to save here. Because nothing the video. We are not making a series out of the demo, obviously, but we are going to play the game. But I am going to circle back and check the other options, because I'm a freak like that. So how is the town cursed exactly? This is part of the reason why I never sleep, you know? So your boss thinks Faborn is cursed. The one between is the boss. My boss? Master Lysander. Oh, not the one between. You disagree? Your head bobs slightly in silent pondering. Where my brother sees a curse, I see a blessing, an opportunity. Oh, it's your brother. This town lies in a place whose reflection harbors deep... Wait, what? This town lies in a place whose reflection harbors deep suffering. Evil's roots have reached across and have made a home here. Okay. Whose? They not. The scar in Limbo's chest oozes a hatred that seeps into our world, corrupting it. This town rests at its peak, where it is the most damaged. Okay, this is kind of makes sense, but only because I know what is going to happen. Or so the ancient tomes say. I do think we could help it heal, even if we are trapped in our own reality, for the benefit of both realms. That we are in such an important location must mean we were chosen to do something. Or you were just simply born here. Have you ever thought about that? But one could say it is a curse. It depends on the angle you choose to address it. I can't see my own face, but judging by their low chuckle, I know surprised doesn't begin to describe it. And what does your patron think? That is not for me to know. Why do you ask? Are you perhaps interested in this curse? In the thoughts of my patron? No, just curiosity, I guess. Actually, you should know why I ask, shouldn't you? They laugh, shaking their head in clear disbelief. The strained ring of my voice isn't helping me in the slightest. I never said I knew everything about you, Mortis. But I shall refrain from refuting you. Curiosity, then. As they open their notebook to the last page to produce a red ribbon again, Grandma did the same, ribbon, I'm left staring vacantly at some random point in the room. This person has really put some thought into this, whatever this is. Now, I've indulged you, so please, indulge me. Under my vigilant stare, they tie one end of the ribbon around their wrist. They extend their hand to me next, leaving it on top of the table. Your hand, please. In a marriage. I hesitate. Something doesn't sit right with me. It hasn't for a while now, but... You must realize that you knowing so much about me is unsettling and suspicious? Correct. They say nothing more, obviously. So I'm supposed to believe there is a spirit or a higher being that has branded me. And what the hell does that even mean exactly? Well, we could have asked this, that would have been an option as well. What do you win with this? If I stood up and left now, what would you lose? My patron would be disappointed. I don't expect to recruit you or convert you. I merely wish to give you insight, to give you the choice you've never been granted. Let's make a deal then. If I go through with this, you will let me ask you as many questions as I want, not just one, and you will answer them. Their shoulders relax with a timid exhale.
I give you my word that after this whole ordeal is over, you will have the answers you seek.
Wow. Good. Not that their word means anything, but I will take it, for now. I place my hand on theirs, and to my utter disbelief, they flip it over. They don't seem interested in the lines of my palm. Instead, they tie the other end of the ribbon around my wrist with delicacy, and then dip the brush in the ink. As they do, I sneak my other hand into my pocket where my phone is. If something happens, I just have to press the power button 5 times. That is a lot of times. Why not just 3? Then it's 10 seconds of countdown until emergency services are notified. Okay, that is a lot, apparently. I sound crazy. Nothing is going to happen. The Seer stops before the tip of the brush can touch my skin, their eyes finding mine. I give them permission with a curt nod. It's oddly fascinating. I thought I had seen everything. Oil, water riddles, ashes, needles, but this is new. I close my eyes, focusing on the almost soothing sensation of the brush caressing me.
Yes, relax. Let your mind wander far, far away, to places you never believed you could go.
Their voice is so captivating, it's impossible not to melt on my seat. Ew, I don't like their voice. Concentrating on the feeling of the ink coating my skin. You've been granted a glance into the fabric of greatness, Mortis. My hand is left on top of the table as they draw theirs away. The wood pressing under my fingers throbs. On the black empty canvas that covers my eyes, I see something slithering up high in the sky. The tower. See it. Connect with it. Ok. The tower. It materializes before me. So alive, I could reach out and touch it. There is a lonely path carved in the mountains, disappearing behind a thick curtain of fog. What do you want from me? What are you? I hear a metallic shing, raising goosebumps on my limbs. I become aware of the silence, of the rumbling of something beneath my feet. There is that strange tickle on the back of my neck again, slowly taking the shape of a pair of eyes. Ouchie! Something pins my hand to the table. Ouchie! My hand! The pain doesn't strike right away. Fear does. What? Wait, why? The blade of a knife has stepped through my palm, digging deep into the wood. Blood seeps through the grooves and stains them red. Yep. I can't breathe. My sweaty thumb slips away from my phone. I don't know how many times I managed to press the button before my body goes numb. Yes, five press is way too much. I slump over the table, hands slither along my limbs, sharp nails digging into my skin, pressing me down against the freezing wood. Ay!
Please don't be scared.
Yes, in this situation I would never be, yes. I don't blink when I raise my eyes to the Seer, still sitting calmly in front of me. They look at me with grotesque adoration, placing their hand on top of mine. They are bleeding too! And our blood makes it ew, in an indistinguishable crimson stain. Ew,
We
disgusting.
all have to play our part in this.
Amazing, good for you. Look at him smile, completely normal, not insane the slightest. Their face draws close to mine, but I can't recoil. I can't fight this agony turning my limbs to stone.
I have played mine, and now it's time for you to play yours.
They raise their fingers to my hair, brushing it off my face. Fight! Oh, voice. Oh, it is the voice. The voice. Okay. Fight! Fight, wanderer! Fight! If you want to live, fight! Fight! Oh my god. All we can do is fight. I would like the middle fight. Okay. A strength that should not be within me rushes through my veins, inhuman and raw. My free hand curves around the handle of the knife at a dizzying speed. I yank the blade out from my hand, ew, drawing an arc through the air with my bubbling blood. Oh, ouchie! The knife's edge glides across the Seer's face. Oh, the pretty face. Their flesh resists the blade, skin and muscle pushing back against my grip to no use. Oh, we cut their pretty face. Well, sorry. I mean, you deserved it, but still, your face was pretty. Everything breaks. Like red ribbons carried by the wind, the Seer's face explodes in thin strips of meat and blood. What?
No! No! This can't be happening! This was not the deal!
Is he dead? The last thing I see before white pierces my eyes is the Seer's face, twisting beyond recognition, as the flesh around her mouth tears with a terrifying sound. Ew! A violent gust of wind pushes me back against the chair. The furniture is lifted into the air, flying around like sheets of paper, and I cling to the knife for dear life. The chair gives in. Gravity pulls me down at a speed that flips my stomach over. It burns. Flames lick my skin, burning past my clothes and flesh until they reach bone. I try to open my eyes only to screw them shut again with a veil, afraid they will turn into ashes like the rest of me. I can't hear anything but a ringing in my brain. I don't know if my voice is reaching anyone as I can scream for help. I crash into something. My bones break one after the other, like the keys of a piano being violently played. My charred skin comes apart until my raw flesh is in the open, and the raging gale carrying me transforms into a million needles, prickling every spot they can reach. Then there is just silence, around me and inside me. The sensation of my bones shattering into splinters feels like soft droplets of rain caressing my body. So this must be it. This must be what dying feels like. Yeah, from being stabbed in the palm. Yeah, sure, you would die from that. Within the agonizing plague of thoughts tearing my brain apart, there is a clear revelation that leaves no emotion behind. I'm going to die. I have nothing to say about this. Awaken, my wanderer. Oh, looky, we are back here. Ha! I see the night sky. Pearlescent tears glint in the vast darkness of the world, above and below, as far as the eye can see. The soft hands of the void brush my hair away from my face and braces the soles of my feet. I'm standing, or so I think. I can see my bones peeking through the sliced and scorched meat my body once was, and I feel nothing. Ew! You are here, but you are not. There is no sense of direction. Left and right merge with up and down, and the only points of reference I have are my useless limbs. You are not complete, but thank you. Something warm touches my hand. When I look down, there is nothing but the pitiful sight of the thin bones that remain attached to my arm. It's not my body that's being touched, it's me. This is most disheartening. I had hoped you would... Yes, I had hoped. That is all I could do. Do not fear, my dear wanderer. I will take care of you. All of them have failed me. All of them. But you won't. You won't fail me. Gentle fingers caress my cheeks, soothing to my aching skin. The words tickle my brain, begging to be released. I won't fail you. Say it. Manifest it. Okay, wait. We have to prepare. So there are choices. How this game works is there are going to be timed choices, and then there are choices where you don't really have a choice, like the cursor is being controlled for you, like pulled. But I want to try to click something else, so we are going to try. We are going to try. Feel it in the depths of your soul. I wasn't quick enough. I know you are my dear, dear wanderer after all. Can we actually look at the choices? Oh no. Sadness. Our last beacon of hope, the one that carries my will. So obviously we said we won't fail them, but there were other choices. I was just not quick enough. A kiss falls on my forehead. The world lays me down ever so gently, and in its navel, brimming with life, I am left to rest. I'm cradled in vaporous waves, leaving at a shore that is yet to heal from the storm. But one day it will heal. One day it will heal, and it will be glorious. Apparently, wait, I just realized that apparently they added additional dialogue. If you manage to click any other option, then I will not fail you. So you know what? I kinda want to go back and try. But I won't. I will not. I will come back later and try on my own. You should try on your own. This will be my parting gift to you. Shooting stars descend from above, sinking into the empty husk that I am. Inside me, they stretch and twist, sewing me back together stitch by stitch. You know what I should have done? I should have saved. I knew what was going to happen. Why have I not saved? Then there is light. My eyelids, still sticky over my unfinished and hollow eyes, part to reveal a shining silhouette. The world groans with animosity, with hatred. The sky turns red for the briefest of instants before it settles back into a deeper blue. Also looking. So this is the same guy. Is he the voice? I think he is the voice, which means that in the very beginning scene, he was talking to someone else. I don't know. And the someone else is imprisoned in the tower. I don't know. You never give up, do you? Breaking into my sacred chest, taking my wanderer away from me. What are you talking about? Your cruelty knows no limits. A gasp tears through my body as life is breathed into me once more. The pain is numbing and suffocating, but there is no chest for me to clutch. Our time together comes to an end. I will see you soon, my dear wanderer. I will see you soon. Nice. It bothers me so much. I wasn't prepared enough. It is fine. A dream also. Pretty forest. Look at the pretty forest. Firefly-like thingies. Very nice. Very nice. I love it. It all was fuck. The red and black dots burned into my corneas. What is this? Mixed with the tears glazing over my eyes, making it difficult to focus on what's in front of me. I catch the faint chant of crickets in the distance. My skin shivers as I look at the clogged sky. It's freezing. I prop myself up on my elbows, coughing and spitting the patches of grass from my mouth. Ouchie. Suddenly, every sensation crashes into me at once. Everything! It burns! I ball my hands into fists only to be rewarded with a wave of sharp, white-hot pain. I try to gulp down every breath, but the air gets caught between my wheezing ribs. Under my skin, something is moving. Ew! Ew! I claw at my arms, at my throat, trying to tear off the lumps my nails run into. Ew! The pain, I can't! I collapse on my side. Blades of grass scratch my sizzling skin. A single drop of rain falls on my forehead. It's fine, Mortis. You will be fine. Clenching my jaw tight, I catch one breath after the other. Yes. I don't know how long I wait before the agony tearing me apart finally ebbs away. The first coherent sensation that takes over me is the smell of wet grass and dirt. I sit up. The sudden motion turns my stomach upside down, but I force myself to my feet. I look down, gasping at the sight of blood dripping down my forearm. There is a swollen, gaping cut in the middle of my palm. Ew. Yes, exactly, ew. What the hell just happened? I take in my surroundings. Trees stand as far as the eye can see. The hill I seem to be on top of slings down and back up, spreading into endless mountains. Ugh, my head! The memories spring forth as if from an opened faucet. That Seer clearly knew about me. I remember talking with them. I remember the pain in my hand and that adrenaline surging through my veins, but then nothing. I can't recall a single thing after that. Did they drug me? Was I hallucinating? My phone. I have to check my phone. Thankfully, it's still in my pocket in one piece. There is no signal at all, no internet connection either, but I dial Evie's number anyway. Alright, okay, I will call the emergency number. Fuck, come on! There should be a network tower somewhere. Why can't I even reach the fucking emergency line? What if they attacked Evie too? Was the appointment a trap? I have to do something. I can't just wait here. Taking a deep breath, I put the hem of my shirt between my teeth and rip off a piece of fabric. I manage to tightly wrap the cloth around my hand. It doesn't take long for it to turn red, but I can only hope it does some good until I find help. Okay, Mortis. Good job. Ew. The moon peeks over the clouds, its pale light bouncing off of something buried in the mud. There, covered in blood, lies the knife. I cut them back, didn't I? I just cut that person's face. I've never held a knife in my hands with the purpose of hurting someone or defending myself. As I grab it now, I don't feel that strength from before, but an unsettling pressure in my chest. Also, I didn't remember that the Seer's name was never mentioned in the demo. But you can find... yes, you can find out if you join the Discord server or really just follow the devs on Tumblr. They share a lot of backstory, really, and it's really good. I like it. So yeah, I know the guy's name from there, but I will not tell you. You have to look it up yourself. It may come in handy. They might come back to finish the job, which is terrifying to think about. Let's get a move on. Okay, wait. I'm thinking what would be a great or a good stopping point, but honestly, things are going to just pick up from here. So what do you say? If we stop here, okay? Because there won't be like a definitive event where I could say, okay, this is a good point to stop. It's just going to pick up the pace from now on. So I think we are going to finish the first episode here. Just to make my point. I'm even going to save. Oh, what about it? Oh, there we go. So yeah, we are going to continue from here. What we know so far, yes, we went to see a strange seer with our bestie. We talked to this strange voice guy, and now we are in a very creepy forest. And really, this is where things are going to get going, where the story really picks up. So yeah, we are going to finish the first episode here. There were a lot of new things for me as well, and there still will be, because they extended the demo like both ways. We got new content at the beginning, and there are going to be additional new content at the end. So now there are going to be a little part where I actually know what is going to happen. Hopefully I will not mess it up. I don't really remember the definitive choices we have to make, but that is fine. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to let YouTube know about it by liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. But no one likes outros, so bye!